Come to a seated position and close your eyes. Start breathing deeply, spreading the ribs sideways. And seal the tongue in the upper palate. Inhale, telescope the ribs up. Exhale, soften the top of the shoulders and draw belly in. Use the deep breathing to come inside, to come within your core, to feel your core and your body here. And today's intent is to feel your feet and your core, how they are connected, how they support each other, and how when you activate the feet, the weight and the load from the core is released, is lighter. The core becomes lighter. So right now, activate the feet, and for the whole practice, turn on the inner legs to connect to the pelvis. So inhale, feel the feet, activate the toes, and move the inhale through the inner legs to the pelvis. Exhale, pull belly in. Use this path of breath from the feet and the toes to the inner legs to feel and connect the pelvis with the legs. Throughout the practice, feel how it affects the core, especially today because we will go through inversions and some pike work. Open the eyes. Change the cross of the legs. Sivananda breath. Sivananda is inhale for as long as it is comfortable. Hold the breath. For as long as it is comfortable. Exhale completely and holding the breath again for as long as it is comfortable. The key word is to feel comfortable when you hold the breath. Exhale completely. We will start the first round together. Inhale, spread and telescope the ribs up. Hold. Soften the core as you hold and activate the feet. Exhale completely. Hold the breath. Lift the back ribs away from the low back as you hold. Inhale. Do 3 more rounds. Focus on feeling comfortable, on building comfort. Soften the jaw and the teeth and lengthen the spine away from the hips. Finish. Open your eyes. Knee pile. Left leg on top, knees in the same line. Straighten the right leg if it hurts your knee. Side bend. Right hand in the same line with the right hip. On the fingertips, inhale, lift the left arm up. Lengthen the right side of ribs also. Exhale, palm down, bend the elbow and move to the side bend. Let go of neck and slowly expand the bottom ribs. Inhale, slowly expand the bottom ribs and lift them up slowly. Exhale, slide the shoulder blade down, the left shoulder blade down, and wrap the bottom tip of the shoulder blade towards armpit. Feel the space in the pelvis. When you expand the bottom ribs. Neck release. Second arm position. Left hand goes to the left side. Inhale, relax the right ear towards the right shoulder and move chest up. Exhale, roll the left shoulder back and down. Feel the stress in the left side of neck. Inhale, coming up. Change sides. Right leg on top, knees in the same line. Left fingertips in the same line with the hip. Inhale, reach the right arm up, telescope the ribs up. Activate the feet. Exhale, move into side bend. Bend the left elbow, shoulder blade down, and push the floor away. Inhale, lift the chest up. Create space in the belly. Exhale, draw the low belly up and back. Relax the neck. Right arm in the same line with the right hip. Second arm position. Now inhale, stretch the breath on the right side of neck. Exhale, roll the right shoulder back and down. Feel the space that you can create in the neck. Inhale up. Lift your head with the left palm. And lay down for abs, elbow to knee first. Keep the roll and 2 blocks by your sides for the next poses after elbow to knee. Put an extra blanket for the spine and lay on the blanket. Clasp the hands in the base of the skull, elbows go up towards the ceiling, knees in the same line with the hips. Activate the toes and spread the big toe, feeling the inner legs. Inhale, head and shoulders up. Hold the breath, press the bottom ribs down, curl tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows towards the left knee, straighten the right leg. Pull low belly in. Inhale, bend the legs. Hold the breath, press the bottom ribs down, curl tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows towards the right knee, straighten the left leg. Pull low belly in. Inhale, bend the legs. Hold the breath, press the bottom ribs down, curl tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows towards the left knee, straighten the right leg, pull low belly in. Inhale, bend the legs. Hold the breath, press the bottom ribs down, curl tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows to the right knee, straighten the left leg, feel the inner line of the left leg, pull low belly in. Inhale, bend the legs, come back to center. Hold the breath, press the bottom ribs down, curl tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows to the left knee, straighten the right leg, pull low belly in. Inhale, wash the breath in the belly. Hold the breath, press the bottom ribs down, curl tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows towards the right knee, straighten the left leg, pull low belly in, and feel the inner line of the left leg. Inhale, bend the legs. Hold the breath, press the bottom ribs down, curl tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows towards the left knee, straighten the right leg, pull low belly in. Inhale, bend the legs, come back to center. Hold the breath, press the bottom ribs down, curl tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows towards the right knee, straighten the left leg, pull low belly in. Inhale, bend the legs. Exhale, release. Take the roll, put the roll on the inner thighs, in the pubic bone, straighten the legs, and then put the block in the inner calves and squeeze the block with the inner calves. If you have a very strong and thick roll like me, you may need to have the block the wider way. Ideally, the block should be the medium weight, the medium length, but my roll is really thick. Activate the toes and lengthen the inner calves. Clasp the hands in the base of the skull, twisting abs with roll. Inhale, head and shoulders up, elbows in. Spread the sacrum bones down, press the back ribs down, squeeze the roll, squeeze the block. Exhale, curl tailbone up, both elbows towards the left knee. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath, press the back ribs down, squeeze the roll, squeeze the block. Exhale, both elbows towards the right knee. Pull low belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, squeeze the block, press the bottom ribs down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Both elbows towards the left knee. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, squeeze the block. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Both elbows towards the right knee. Pull low belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath, press the bottom ribs down, activate the inner legs, squeeze the roll and the block. Exhale, curl tailbone up, both elbows towards the left knee, pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath, press the bottom ribs down, squeeze the roll, squeeze the block, activate the feet. Exhale, curl tailbone up, both elbows towards the right knee, pull low belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release, bend the legs, head down, feet down. Remove the block and the roll. Moving into psoas toner. This is not a Forrest Yoga pose. It actually comes from Poppy method. Remove the blanket. It can be done with a bolster or two blocks linked together. So you grab two blocks, lift the pelvis, and then put the blocks under the hips, low back and sacrum. Actually, start with the knees bent, the feet on the floor. Bend the left leg. Hold the leg with both hands. You can stay here if it's too intense, and lengthen it if it's already enough, and lengthen the hips forward and down while moving the knee towards the chest. Or straighten the right leg, heel down. Slowly balloon the pelvis with your breath. Internally rotate the left leg and lengthen the inner line of the left leg. Squeeze the right sit bone towards the elbow. Inhale, soften the pelvis on the blocks. Exhale, move knee to chest. Belly goes in. On the exhale, allow the belly to relax, to go back towards the back ribs. And change sides. Bend the right leg. Release the left foot. Move the right leg towards the chest. Clasp the hands on the calf and straighten the left leg. Send both sit bones down towards the left heel. Inhale, telescope the ribs up. Exhale, relax the belly and move the knee to the chest. Squeeze the left sit bone towards tailbone and then lengthen the inner line of the left leg. Lengthen from the big toe. Connect, literally feel connection, and you connect with the inner legs, the inner line of legs. Release, bend both legs, feet down, lift the hips, remove the blocks, and then lower down. Straddle lifting through. Choose frog lifting through if straddle is too intense. Spread the legs wide open. Clasp the hands in the base of the skull. Elbows in towards the ceiling. Inhale, head and shoulders up. Feel the inner legs. Exhale, curl tailbone up, pubic bone towards navel, and send the thighs away from the hips. Relax the pelvis down. Inhale, spread the sacrum bones and the low back on the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, send pubic bone towards belly, pull low belly in. Relax the pelvis down. Inhale in the hip joints. Exhale, curl tailbone up, send the thighs away from the hips, reach through the inner legs, pull belly in. Release the pelvis down. Inhale, spread the back ribs on the floor, lift head and shoulders higher. Exhale, curl tailbone up, turn pubic bone towards navel, reach the thighs away from the hips, pull belly in. Release the pelvis down. Inhale, head and shoulders higher, elbows up. Exhale, curl tailbone up, pubic bone towards navel, pull belly in. Release the pelvis down, huge inhale in the back ribs. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Pubic bone towards navel. Pull belly in. Send the thighs away from the hips. Release the pelvis down. Inhale, telescope the back ribs towards the upper back. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Send the pubic bone towards navel. Send the thighs away from the hips. Pull belly in. Release the pelvis down. Inhale in the pelvis. Widen the low ribs. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Turn on the inner thighs. Pull belly in. Release the pelvis down. Inhale, head and shoulders down. And with the palms, help the legs together. Move legs together. Feet down. Take a breath in the pelvis. Feel the fire and the life that you created in the pelvis, so that you can easily move or easier move this fire down to the legs. And move to the left side, turn to the left side, and come on the knees for a different dolphin. This is a dolphin to really help you activate the low abdominals and the inner legs. First, the block comes on the belly. One block on the belly, and the other block on the inner calves, in the middle of the calves. Tuck toes under. So you need to grab the block with the front ribs and the low belly. Elbows under shoulders. Measure the distance by wrapping the fingers in the upper arms and clasp the hands. Let go of neck. Inhale, spread the upper back. Wrap the shoulder blades towards the armpits. Push the ground with the forearms. Exhale, straighten the legs, holding the blocks. Now squeeze the block with the legs. Inhale, push the ground with the forearms and lift the spine towards the sacrum. Exhale, hug the block with the front ribs. Pull belly up. Send the heels down. Feel the contact, the touch, the contact that you have with the blocks, and use this contact to activate the low abdominals and the inner legs. Relax the head down. And release. Knees down, remove the blocks. Be serious with vignettes. Come to the front of the mat. You will also need a wall. So move close to the wall. Stand up. Come to the front. Exhale, palms together. Align the hips over the heels and lengthen tailbone down. Squeeze sit bones towards tailbone. Inhale into chair. Hips back. Open chest. Lift the middle ribs and the upper back away from the hips. Exhale, forward fold. Let go of neck. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, move back. Plank. Feet together. Squeeze sit bones towards tailbone. Feel the inner legs, lengthen the inner legs. Knees down, lower down, shoulders away from the floor. Tuck tailbone. Inhale, low cobra. Press the pubic bone on the floor and reach the ribs forward. Exhale, come down, lengthen the inner legs. Push back, hands under shoulders. Exhale, straighten the legs. Warrior one with unlocking the shoulders. Inhale, left leg forward. Coming up, align the legs, have the legs parallel actually, and send the sit bones down, straighten the right calf. Squeeze the right sit bone towards the elbow. Left arm, left elbow in the same line with the shoulder. Right thumb goes on the armpit. Active hit. Inhale, spread the shoulder blade, the left shoulder blade. Exhale, move the shoulder back, wrap the shoulder blade towards armpit and turn on the armpit muscle. Move elbow forward. Inhale, spread the shoulder blade. Exhale, move shoulder back, wrap the shoulder blade towards the armpit. Move the elbow forward and flex the armpit muscle. Take a breath there. Moving to stage 3, right palm on the inner elbow. Now turn the left palm towards you. Inhale, spread the upper back and the left shoulder blade. Lift the ribs away from the hips. Exhale, move the shoulder back, wrap the shoulder blade towards the armpit. Move elbow forward and press elbow to palm, palm to elbow. Flex the left armpit. Feel the chest muscles turning on. Inhale, lift the bottom ribs up. Exhale, move the shoulder back, wrap the shoulder blade towards armpit, send the elbow forward, press palm to elbow, elbow to palm. Flex the left armpit. Change sides, right elbow in the same line with the right shoulder, left thumb on the armpit. Inhale, telescope the ribs up. Squeeze the right sit bone towards the elbow. Exhale, move the right shoulder back. Wrap the shoulder blade towards armpit. Send the elbow forward. Flex the right armpit. Inhale, spread the upper back. Spread the right shoulder blade. Exhale, move the shoulder back. Shoulder down. Wrap the shoulder blade towards armpit. Move elbow forward. Flex the right armpit. Now, left palm on the inner elbow, turn the palm towards you. Inhale, spread the right shoulder blade. Lift the bottom ribs up. Exhale, move the shoulder back, wrap the shoulder blade towards armpit. Send the elbow forward and press elbow to palm, palm to elbow. Inhale, balloon the mouth and soften the neck. Active feet. Exhale, move the shoulder back, pull belly in, wrap the shoulder blade towards armpit, move elbow forward, press elbow to palm, palm to elbow. Exhale, release. Lounge lunge, hands down, come down. Move the right hand on a diagonal, hug the left knee. Inhale, move the right ribs down towards the floor and forward towards the right shoulder. Exhale, turn the chest towards the knee, knee to chest. Squeeze the right sit bone towards the tailbone. Inhale, lengthen the right side of ribs. Exhale, feel the left inner leg through the big toe. Lengthen the inner line of the left leg. Squeeze the right sit bone towards the tailbone. Inhale, push back, turbo dog. Exhale, legs back. Bend the elbows, come into turbo dog. Wrap the shoulder blades. It's not the shoulders, it's the shoulder blades, which are wrapped in the arm towards armpits. Elbows in. Breathe deeply. In the upper back and draw belly back. Warrior 1, unlocking the shoulders, inhale, right leg forward, coming up. Now we will do both arms. Before coming into Warrior 1, lengthen the tailbone down, squeeze the left sit bone towards the tailbone, and bring up both arms. Elbows in the same line with the shoulders. Turn both palms towards you. For me, it is more effective to feel my chest muscles when I turn the palms towards me. Inhale, spread the upper back. Lift the bottom ribs away from the low back. Exhale and move shoulders back. Wrap shoulder blades towards armpits. Turn on armpit muscles and move elbows forward. Inhale, spread the upper back. Active feet. Exhale, move shoulders back. Wrap shoulder blades towards armpits. Turn on the armpit muscles, elbows in. Inhale, telescope the ribs up. Exhale, move shoulders back. Wrap shoulder blades towards armpits. Turn on armpit muscles, move elbows forward. Stay there. Twist elbows in and feel chest muscles. Spread the fingers and the palms. Release. Palms down. Push back. Down dog. Dolphin on the wall, one leg up. Go to the wall, heels on the wall, knees under shoulders. Knees under hips, elbows under shoulders. Measure the distance by wrapping the fingers in the forearms and then clasp the hands or have them parallel. Go after activating the chest muscles and the inner legs. Relax the neck. Inhale, spread the shoulder blades. Hug the front ribs in. Exhale, push the ground away and straighten the legs. Then one leg at a time, walk towards the wall. Push the ground away, wrap the shoulder blades towards armpits. Right leg up. Breathe very strongly and deeply, feeling the pelvis, pubic bone and the inner right leg. Activate the big toe of the right leg and the sit bone of the right leg. Squeeze sit bone. Internally rotate the right leg. Sometimes it helps to feel the inner leg. Push the ground away. Feel how it takes the load of the pelvis when you push the ground away and you lift the pelvis up. Balloon the pelvis. Change sides. Feel the ground and push it up. Activate the big toe of the left leg and squeeze the left sit bone towards the tailbone. And finish one leg at a time, come down. Down dog, straighten the legs. Extended warrior, inhale, left leg forward. Heel to arch, left hand on the inner leg. Send the left sit bone towards the right heel. Straighten the right arm over the ear. Move the ribs away from the hips. Breathe deeply on the side ribs. Exhale, push the ground away with both feet. Active feet, toes up. Relax the neck. Inhale through the inner legs. Draw the energy in the breath from the inner feet, inner legs up to the pelvis. Exhale, pull low belly back and open chest. Flank stretch, straighten the legs, release the arms down, feet parallel, move legs slightly closer together. Slightly bend the legs, squeeze sit bones toward tailbone. Grab the left foot with both arms, both hands. Exhale, send the right ribs down towards the floor and towards the right leg. Inhale, massage the breath on the right side. Exhale, draw the energy from the ground by pressing the heels on the floor. So you open up the breath on the right side of ribs, really deep inhale. And then use this energy to draw the breath from the heels to the pelvis. Feel how it affects the core, this connection. Release, inhale, plank. Knees down, exhale, pull belly in, come down. Tuck tailbone, turn on the inner legs and press the thighs down. Inhale, cobra. Telescope the ribs and articulate the ribs forward. Exhale, come down. Push back, down dog. Hug the front ribs in. Extended warrior, inhale, right leg forward. Heel towards, right palm on the inner leg. Left hand over the ear. Relax the neck and spread the toes, lift them up. Inhale, move the ribs towards the chest. Press palm, press arm to thigh, thigh to arm. Exhale, open the chest, up. Wrap the shoulder blade towards the armpit and squeeze the left sit bone towards the elbow. Feel the inner legs having energy and connection to the pelvis. Release, flank stretch. Turn legs parallel, toes slightly in. Both hands grab the right foot, the right ankle. Exhale, relax the left ear on the arm. Now inhale, open chest. Open the chest, learn to move the ribs and to open the chest like in cobra. It's crucial in order to create space in the core. Exhale, move the left elbow down and then send the left ribs towards the left leg. Wash the breath like having a massage on the left side of ribs. Inhale from the left hip to the left armpit. Stretch these two areas away from each other. Exhale, draw belly in and squeeze sit bones to feel support in the sacrum and in the low back. Release. Hands forward, down dog. Come down. Forearm balance, 10 breaths. With the block in the palms, you can turn towards the wall. If you don't need the wall, you can do forearm balance without the wall. The main thing is to hold the block and to use the block to activate the chest muscles and to help you turn out the upper arms. When you turn out the upper arms, chest muscles are activated. From chest muscles, connect the inner legs. Come down, grab the block, elbows in the same distance with the hips. Turn on armpit muscles, straighten the legs. Lift the strongest leg. Inhale, feel the inner leg. Exhale, kicking up. Wrap shoulder blades towards armpits. Draw the low abdominals in. And feel genitals and inner legs up to the big toe. Breathe there deeply. To build this connection with inner legs and genitals and pelvis. Slowly come down. Down dog. Straighten the legs. Take a breath in the pelvis. Reach the energy of the breath down to the inner calves, to the inner heels. Lunge, inhale left leg forward, use a padding for the right knee. Start with lunge 90 degrees, squeeze the right sit bone towards tailbone, send the left sit bone down, inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, wrap the bottom tips of the shoulder blades towards the armpit. Breathe there. If you have balance, close your eyes. Feel the inner legs while you breathe, like when the same sensations like when you had the roll and the block in abdominals. Turn on the inner legs. Reach belly up. Release. Extended twisting lunge. Do twisting lunge if it's too intense or too deep to go into extended twisting lunge. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Move the right ribs, telescope them forward towards the armpit. Push the floor with both feet. Exhale, slide the arm outside of the leg. If you do extended twisting lunge, you can help the chest, the breasts, and the belly. Then palm comes down, or on a block, left arm over the ear, or on the sacrum, whatever it feels better today. Feel the quality of your breath. and how the quality that you have, how it affects the low back. When I pay attention in this pose, in the quality of my breath, the space and the connection to my low back changes. Inhale in the middle back ribs. Exhale, turn the left side of chest up. Release, turbo dog. Elbows in. Bend the elbows and wrap shoulder blades towards the armpits. Relax the neck. In this turbo dog, feel the neck opening up, the back of the neck opening up, and the teeth and the jaw relaxing. Breathe really strongly to feel the chest muscles while the neck relaxes. Lunge, inhale, right leg forward. Legs are 90 degrees. Tuck tailbone, squeeze the left sit bone towards tailbone and the right sit bone towards tailbone. Draw belly in, hands up. Close your eyes if you have balance. Tongue in the upper palate. Inhale, separate the teeth. And feel the energy moving away from the thigh up to the chest. Exhale, press both feet down. Inhale, soften the jaw and the teeth. And feel how it affects the left thigh. Lengthen up. Exhale, lift the bottom ribs away from the low back. Pull belly in. Release. Extended twisting lunge or twisting lunge. Right hand on the thigh. Inhale, left arm up. Lengthen the left armpit towards the right knee. Exhale, twist. Palm down or on a block. Spread the toes of the right leg. Make space for the breasts and the belly. Right palm on the sacrum or over the ear. Inhale, expand the breath across the pelvis and the spine. Feel the buttock muscles expanding and getting more space and openness. Exhale, push the floor from the inner feet. Release, hands down, come down for a pose, a pose that is called diamond butt. This pose helps activate the outer thighs, the inner legs, the pubic bone and the pelvis. You will need a block and a thick blanket because we will put the pubic bone on the block and we will press the pubic bone on the block. So lay on the block over the blanket. It's not a Forrest Yoga pose. I have learned it from Heidi Shorma's, and it's a movement that helps with pike and inversions. It really takes the load, teaches you how to use the legs and to relax the pelvis. but the legs to stay active. So you come into Batagon, feet together. Feet may not reach the floor, excuse me. So you stay there. Head on the palms. Tuck tailbone, squeeze the sit bones towards the tailbone. Inhale, lengthen the chest forward. Exhale, press the pubic bone on the block. Press feet together, squeeze sit bones. Breathe on the opening in the low back and in the pelvis. Turn on the sit bones muscles. If you can keep this length in the low back, lift the knees off the floor. Keep pressing the pubic bone on the block. Breathe deeply. Lengthen tailbone towards sit bones towards heel. Press feet together. And release. Take a breath. One more time. Take a breath here. Inhale, press the pubic bone towards the block. Press feet together. Exhale, squeeze sit bones toward tailbone. Press feet together, stay there, keep lengthening the low back, chest forward. I'm lifting the chest a little so that you can hear better, but you lay the chest down. Turn on the feet, activate the toes, breathe down in the hips. Breathe down in the pelvis. If you can keep this length in the low back, lift the knees off the floor. And release. Come out of the block and the blanket. Down dog. Exhale, straighten the legs. Arrow lunge, inhale, left leg forward. Turn on the back leg. Exhale, lift the knee off the floor. Squeeze right sit bone towards tailbone and keep breathing in the inner legs and in the sacrum. Slowly come up, hands on the thigh, or even hands up. Breathe in the strength and intensity that this pose holds. Turn on the inner legs. Exhale, hands down, knee down. Pigeon, heel to butt. Bend the left leg. You have two options. If pigeon heel to butt is too intense, you come down in pigeon, straighten the right leg, lengthening the inner thigh, the inner left leg, the inner right leg, and the thigh. And you stay here. Heel to butt, grab the ankle, move the heel to butt and lower down. Lengthen the inner ankle, the inner left ankle, and spread the toes. Inhale, balloon the pelvis. Exhale, soften the right thigh as you move the heel to butt. Deliberately with your exhale, soften the right thigh. And release. Come into plank. Knees down. Diamond bat. One more time. Have the block and the blanket over the block. Pubic bone. The bone should be on the block. Genitals should not be, should have space actually. It's the pubic bone that we press on the block. Come into Batagon, feet together. Press feet together. Relax chest down. Inhale. Lift the back, bottom ribs up. Lift the bottom ribs towards the chest. Exhale, turn on sit bones muscles and press the pubic bone on the block. Stay there. Press feet together, squeeze sit bones. Inhale, feel the low back opening up. Press feet together. Exhale, draw belly in, press the pubic bone on the block. You need to press on the pubic bone on the blanket. Exhale, release. Straighten the legs. Coming up, down dog. Lift the sacrum up. Arrow lunge, inhale, right leg forward. Let go of neck. Draw the energy from the legs, inner legs to the pelvis. Exhale, lift the left knee up. Turn on the inner legs like having a roll. Squeeze the inner legs together. Hands on the thigh or even hands up. Inhale, lift ribs up. Pull low belly in, lift chest. Exhale, wrap the bottom tips of the shoulder blades towards armpits and lengthen arms up. Hands down, knee down. Pigeon, heel to butt, or you straighten the left leg to keep lengthening the thigh away from the hip and to activating the inner leg. Choose your variation. Elbows down, coming forward bend. Inhale from the pelvis to the back, middle ribs. Lift the middle ribs away from the low ribs and feel the space in the core with this movement. Exhale, relax the neck completely. Release, knee down, push back, exhale, straighten the legs. Can come down. Now these next two poses are two of my favorites in learning how to pike. We will use blocks. First, forearm balance, pike with block. Or two blocks. It can feel, if this is the first time you try it, it can feel really intense. And you can use two blocks instead of one. Watch me first, watch me first, and then we will do it together. You come towards the wall, close to the wall, in Dolphin. One leg comes up on the blocks. or in one block. The other leg starts opening on the side like half clock and then reaches up. Once it's up, squeeze sit bone towards tailbone, push the ground away, lift the back and pull front ribs in. You don't kick up, you keep lengthening and pushing the floor up. Feeling the inner legs, maybe the leg goes off the block and reaches up. Feel the inner legs, genitals go up. To come down, again the leg goes down, squeeze the other leg, lifting up. So you create a lifting action. The other leg and the thigh goes back, pull belly in, ribs. You learn to control. You go slowly. The leg that stays up keeps keeping you up, squeezing sit bone towards tailbone while you reach the block. And once you're here, you stay to learn to lift the weight of the core and of the back. And to strengthen the back, actually. It's a very strengthening action. That's the pose. Now let's do it together. Find a wall. Use 1 or 2 blocks. Sometimes you need to find the distance of the block once you are up. For this pose, do not kick the legs. You will feel the urge to come into forearm balance. No. Stay where it leaves you to learn to use your back and the belly. Pull belly in. Squeeze the sit bone towards tailbone. Lift back up. Feel the inner legs. Wrap the bottom tips of the shoulder blades towards armpits. To come down, once one leg comes down, squeeze the sit bone towards tailbone of the lifted leg. Pull abdominals in and the back. Slowly reaching opposite directions, finding the block. Keep lengthening up. And then change sides. Or take a break. If it's the first time, be patient. Do not kick, do not come in the pose. Stay with the lifted leg. To learn, to strengthen the back muscles and the connection of genitals, inner legs, abdominals, and back muscles. Do the other side if you haven't. Tongue in the upper palate. Breathe softly and deeply inside in the core. Wrap the bottom tips of the shoulder blades towards the armpits. Inhale, leg up. Pull belly in. Push the ground away. Lift the back. Turn on the inner legs. Big toes active. Push the ground away. Lift the back or breathe in the back. Reach the leg towards the sky. And come down. Same action. In handstand, pike with block. So you need to lean forward and to activate the pelvis. You can use 2 blocks or 1 block. Come towards the wall. One leg in blocks. Inhale, reach the other leg up, lean forward, squeeze sit bones towards tailbone. Exhale, stay there or lift the leg up. Squeeze sit bones towards tailbone, reach hips up. Activate the pelvis. To come down, reach from the top leg while lowering the other. You reach to one leg while you lower the other. Do the other side if you have already done this side. Spread the fingers. Wrap the bottom tips of the shoulder blades. One leg in the blocks. Inhale, lean forward. Do not kick. You may need to stay here. Lean forward, push the ground away. Activate the sit bones muscles. Feel for activating abdominal muscles also. They are going in and back. To come down, reach with the top leg while you lower the other leg. And release. Finish. Forward bend with neck traction. Straighten the legs. Clasp the hands in the base of the skull. Actually in the neck first. Elbows in towards the ears. Slightly bend the legs. And the ribs are rested on the thighs. Huge inhale, balloon the belly and expand your lungs. Feel the breath widen the pelvis. The more you expand the lungs, the pelvis is widened. Inhale, widen the pelvis and fill up the lungs. Fill up the lungs with breath. Exhale, rest the ribs in the thighs. Now feel your breath sliding and gliding through the spine to the top of the head. The weight of your arms relaxes the neck. Do not push the head, just relax it with the weight of your hands. Release, slowly rolling up. Sing bound, half lotus, spinal twist. Sit down, straighten the right leg. Put the left foot in half lotus. If half lotus is intense or hurts your knee, put the foot on the inner thigh. Thighs parallel. Start working with thighs parallel. Activate the inner right leg. Belt can be on the outside of the left leg. Right hand grabs the belt. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Open chest and the lungs. Exhale, reach forward and grab the outside of the left foot. And then open chest to the side. Open the right shoulder. Inhale, send both sit bones back and spread the sacrum bones. Exhale, pull belly in and open the chest to the side. Feel how delicious this pose is, on how it opens the right shoulder, the chest, and the low back. Inhale, release. Change sides. Feel the whole left leg down. Right foot in or in half lotus. Align the thighs as much parallel as you can. These will keep opening the buttocks and the hips. Left hand grabs the belt. The belt goes outside of the right leg. Inhale, reach the right arm forward, lengthen from the armpit. Telescope the ribs, forward and up. Exhale, twist and open. Create resistance with the left foot. And lengthen the right ribs forward. So flex the right foot, create resistance, and then draw the right ribs towards the toes of the left leg. Inhale, open the left shoulder, open the chest. Relax the neck to the side. Keep the eyes soft or closed. Tongue in the upper palate. Inhale, release. Shavasana. Lay on the back. Straighten the legs. Spread shoulder blades and shoulders on the floor, palms up. And take a few breaths, opening the mouth and the jaw. Maybe you create a yawning action. Or maybe with exhale you create a sighing action. It sounds like this. And take the time to fully exhale. To fully exhale the energy that you created. Shavasana, the final relaxation, is all about learning how to surrender. How to truly let go of the muscles. For me, it feels like a silence in my muscles when I truly let go the body on the floor. widen the pelvis with your breath. Connect the inner legs with this widening action of the pelvis. Take a deep breath. Feel the energy of the breath being spread in the core, in the pelvis, and in the legs. It feels like stretching the sensations of breath. Slowly bend the legs. Turn to the left side and come seated with a relaxed neck. Palms together in front of your chest. Lengthen up from the inner feet, from the toes, and feel how it has affected your eyes and your brain. So breathe from the feet, toes, pelvis, inner legs, up to the eyes. Keep this energy running through your core for the whole day. Namaste.